Hey everyone, Mike, Rocky Ridge Kennel and Loft. Just out here with the birds. It's a little after noon time. I haven't flown the birds for about 3 days. I did have a racing pigeon taken by a Cooper's hawk, and so I stopped flying for a while. This morning I had a Cooper's hawk jumping around up underneath both of these lofts trying to get at the birds from the bottom because I got the wire bottoms, so I had to scare them off. But so I imagine it's the same Cooper's hawk that got the racing pigeon, and now he's got the taste for the pigeons. He's hanging around. It'll just be a while before he leaves because he's not going to get any more of my birds. These are very easy prey for the hawks this time of year, so they're doing good. These are some beautiful rollers here. Do need to scrape out the loft a little bit, but with all these birds, I think there's 17 of them in this kit box, and with all of them, it's tough to keep it clean. I got my little indigo bar right there. She's kind of cool looking. Yeah, I love that deep red on that one. I'm just going to kind of show all the birds today. That's a pure Trenton right there. Very nice flyer. They all flew 3 hours the other day because of the hawk after it killed the other one. And so they're quite capable. That one right there is a half Rocky Ridge white and half Morvet. And I have that one is the same right there, and that one in the front is the same. And they're finishing up the molt because they're that young. This guy here is pure Rocky Ridge white, and what a nice bird. He came back 3 months. I lost him on a 60-mile toss, and I think somebody captured him because he came home 3 months later, and he was in good shape, real good. I put him back into the loft where he grew up over there, and he didn't like that loft. So when I flew all the birds together, a couple times he came to this loft, and so I just let him stay in here from now on. This is a real nice pigeon here. I have no idea what strain it is, but it's given to me from a friend, and he flies really good. That's a pure Jensen right there. I think it's a male because it has the slightest bit of black flecking on its tail. The slightest bit. And very young, not breeding age yet. Look at this guy. Beautiful. Look at the eyes on that Trenton. Real nice bird. That's a pure Jensen, that blue bar right there. He's finishing up his molt, and he flies like a champ. Definitely going to breed him in the future. So for my friend Chris here, I'm going to show how this loft works. I got this sliding door to keep the hawks out, but that Spudnik trap, I was telling someone that the birds need no training whatsoever. You don't have to trap train them or anything. You can just after they're out here for a few days in the screen, I just put this door down like this, flop it down, and just let them go. And of course hungry, good and hungry on the first release, and then they come back and they just walk right in. They walk right through that trap, no problem at all. So that's this design here. I think I kind of hit it right on the nose. It's absolutely perfect. With the Spudnik, if they can't figure out how to get back in there when they're hungry with a Spudnik trap, then you probably shouldn't have them anyway. Nobody's in this last section. If it wasn't so cold, I'd put one of my pairs in here and they could breed, but too cold right now for that. But this is my my breeding loft. Let me come around the other side. So this here's my breeding loft. I gotta clean this mess up before I show this. Yeah, right. So I got it all cleaned up in here. It was quite a mess earlier today, and I rolled the cages out, swept behind them, and all that kind of stuff. I got a lot of eggs been laid. Every one of these that has the black dot has both eggs laid, and that's the hatch date right there. And I think I counted 45 eggs that are laid already. This one here, she's really taking her time. That's my champion. It's not much to look at, but he won 3 races this year. So this one laid the egg on the side of the bowl, and it fell out and cracked. So I put fingernail polish on it, and then I put it back in there yesterday. But today when I came out, I noticed that it was cracked some more, so I threw it away. So but all of these on this side, they all have 2 eggs. This one, and this one. This Belgian Delbar right here. This boy, he didn't have another Belgian Delbar, so I put him with the Husky Van Riel hen. So we'll see what kind of interesting colors we get from that. And then this old boy is doing pretty good. One of my subscribers yelled at me because I didn't have a piece of wood for him to stand on because he's so old. So I put a piece of wood in there, and they got 2 eggs. They always do, always. And this one here surprised me. This hen right here is a super breeder, and she only laid 1 egg, and it was a little bit bloody. So for whatever reason, after a couple years of breeding, all of a sudden she had a problem laying an egg. So I might retire her. I really like that hen. She's a super flyer, and her babies are really awesome. These came from one of them. The hen on the left came from Jack Burak, and the Jensen on the eggs is from another racing loft. These guys got 2 eggs. Just some real beautiful pigeons. Oh, these here have 2 eggs. This is a Trenton, and one of Jack's real good birds from White Lightning, and she flew the whole racing season. She would have done better, but I had her messed up on the molt. But yeah, so that's going to be some interesting colors there. This one is a grizzle, beautiful grizzle, and put her with this guy. I wasn't really breeding for color because she's one heck of a racing pigeon, that grizzle. So I put her with a real good strong Husky Van Riel, and we'll see what they produce. That's a Gannis cock and a Jensen hen, and both really good stock. So these ones went to town. These were the first ones to lay an egg. This Gannis cock and this Jensen hen. They went straight away. So this pair of reds, those are both from Jack Burak. These ones here are from Danny Gull's loft. Sent these. These are straight from Danny's loft, the old guy there that has a YouTube channel, and they haven't done anything. Not seeing too much life out of those 2. 4 with no eggs. Everybody else has eggs. Over here I set up a few more breeding. Over here I set up a few more breeding cages. I got my my roller pigeons running around. They lay eggs once in a while, but I throw them away. But in here, this is my number 2 bird sitting in a nest, and he was tied for 2nd place once and tied for 3rd place twice. And then the hen on the left is a black eagle crossed with a muleman. So there'll be 3/4 black eagle and 1/4 muleman from this pair. And these guys here are one is from White House Loft, and the other one is from Rich on Life Loft. I thought they'd have eggs by now, but they're taking their time, which is fine. These two beautiful birds here are inbred from Picasso, and I just got them yesterday, and I couldn't be happier with them. They're nest mates, not from the same nest, so I guess you'd call them siblings. And the one on the left is older. I think they're both hens. Really good quality. They look very alert, very strong birds. So we'll look forward to breeding them. I do have a couple cocks in mind for these two, but I'm not in no rush because they're still kind of young too. And this pair over here produced my champion black eagles, so they're back together. I haven't started going around checking for fertility. And then on this side, those two on the bottom, that cockbird right there, I won it at an auction from Hermite Sign, A1 Pigeon Auctions, and then I bought that one straight out from him, and a couple of nice birds there. They got real good pedigrees, and then that one there I won at an auction too. That's a pure muleman hen. Came from a loft in North Carolina that specializes in imported mulemans. So she's paired up with that red muleman, and they've bonded pretty well. I don't know why she's so hungry, but I might get a little food in here. It's been cold. I think that's what the issue is. But she's a sweetheart. She's a real nice temperament bird. Actually, I like her a lot. There's a lot of recessive red in her background. The satinets are not doing much. They had a nest in there, and they abandoned the nest. And I just put this pair of satinets in here also. Let's see what they do. But yeah, I got a lot of birds breeding, and we'll see how it goes. Over in this loft, hey Echo, hi pal. That's a very powerful German Shepherd right there. Awesome dog, very awesome. So these are a lot of black eagles. The white ones, quiet, hey, quiet. The white ones are pure Morvits, and that's a pure Jensen right there. These guys got 2 eggs that I picked them up off the wire and put them in a nest bowl. So let's see what happens with those. Who knows? Some of these I would like to be breeding, but you see how many I'm breeding already. I just can't do them all. So anyway, thanks for watching, everyone. And please subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you on the next video. All right.